Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a few speed paints of different Genshin characters who I drew in the past few months. So first of all these drawings were done in Procreate with my Apple iPad and my pen. So just a disclaimer, you might want to click off this video if you don't know much about Genshin Impact or if you don't care about it, because I'm going to be talking a little bit about the game and things like that, so it might be a bit irrelevant to you if you don't play or don't want to know about it. But yeah, so let's get right into it. So the first person, as you can see I'm drawing here, is Albedo, and I drew him a while back, so it was even before that kind of winter Christmas update just a month ago, with that fake Albedo crisis thing. This drawing was done quite a while back, and I had a lot of fun doing it. It was my first ever, I guess, Genshin portrait, which I did. Albedo was the first person which I did like a portrait of, and I had a lot of fun drawing him, definitely. I would actually say that Albedo is probably my favorite male character in Genshin, even though, is he really male? I mean, he's like a robot, or like he's not really a human, but anyways, I mean, I consider him male and he would be my favorite male character, I think, or one of my favorites, and that's why I drew him. And you can see later on in the video I also drew my upcoming favorite female character and just some other characters as well. I won't spoil it for you, I won't say who it is quite yet, just in case you haven't moved on. But yeah, currently as I'm recording this, the Enkonomiya update just came out, and I'm having a lot of fun exploring that area, and it's really cool how they have like the daylight cycle, like the day and night differences, and I haven't explored it fully yet, but it has just been going well, and I've been having lots of fun with Genshin, and I do not have enough resin each day. I need way more to upgrade my characters, and I'm also like planning for Yae, because I do plan to get Yae when she comes out, and I want Ayato, I want Bao's rerun, I want Kazuha's rerun, so within the next like 2 or 3 updates I'm gonna have to roll a lot, and that's why I'm hectically saving up Primo Gems right now. I actually have around 87 pulls on the standard banner, and I'm gonna pull on that banner probably in tomorrow or in a few days. I'm really hoping I get DOODLE. I have all the 5-star permanent characters, except for Chi-Chi and DOODLE. I don't really care about Chi-Chi. I don't think I'll use her, but I mean, it would be cool to just get her and just have her in my team, just to have her, you know. But I really do want DOODLE because I lack in having pyro carries or just pyro characters in general. I mean, I'm building Bennett and Xiangling, but there are more support. I mean, Xiangling can be DPS, but still, I just need more pyro carries that are able to break shields faster. And my only one is Yanfei, who she's kind of bad in certain situations because she uses a lot of stamina, especially with her charged attacks. And so I'm trying to build. I was gonna roll for Hu Tao until I realized Eula was coming. Then I was like, okay, scrap Hu Tao, we're gonna save up for Eula. And then I got C1 Eula, so I don't know, but I think Hu Tao would have been a great pyro main, although she's more single target DPS, but still she would have been great. I am hoping for DOODLE. If not, it'll be like Keqing C2 or Mona C2 or Jean C1. Hey, that could be good. I actually don't know what's Jean C1. I don't think it's that useful. I'm not too sure. But yeah, you can see here I just finished drawing Albedo, and like I said, that was done a few months back, so you might be able to tell some like skill differences, because this next character I'm drawing is Yae Miko, and she's like what, like the Guji or something of like the shrine, or like the head of the shrine or something. And this is done, well, this was done just a few days ago. I just completed it, and I haven't even posted it on Instagram yet, so you guys here on YouTube are seeing it first. And Yae, I kind of want to put her down as my favorite female character in Genshin. Now, of course, there are lots more characters to come, but I really love her design, and I know for a fact she kind of came from Honkai Impact, I think. There's also like a Yae something in Honkai Impact, and it's very based off of that character, and they kind of redid her model and everything in Genshin. I don't know if you have seen some leaks of her her attacks and skills and bursts and all that. I am so excited for her. I am saving up so many Primo Gems. I have 11,000 now, which seems like a lot, yes, but like I told you, I want so many characters like Bao, Kazuha, all that. It's nowhere near enough, and I just got C1 Eula, so I'm probably not going to win the next 50-50, so I will need another like 20 to 30,000 Primo Gems, maybe just to guarantee yay, so that's really scary. But yeah, I had a lot of fun drawing her as well. She was actually really fun to draw. I just her sassy kind of vibe, and I gave her really thick eyelashes, for example, and I don't know, I tried to go a bit more in depth with the shading and kind of plan out the planes of like the hair and the face and all that. I'm trying to define the planes more instead of just shading just cause. But I don't have much to say for the rest of the video actually, so I'll just talk a bit about what's going on in my life, I guess. So currently it is the 6th of January when I'm recording this, and oh yeah, it'll be my first video of this year, I think. Well, or was my last? I think it's yeah. So Happy New Year, guys, and next Wednesday I'm getting back my O-level results, so that's really scary, and then I'm gonna either enroll into junior college or polytechnic, and that will be either February or like April, I think, around there, so it depends on where I go. But I have a lot of free time now, and I'm trying to draw a lot more and improve my skills and just kind of relax and draw. So I will probably have a few more videos up before I kind of take a bit of a break. I think when I start school, I still want to do maybe like monthly videos. I hope I can. If it gets too hectic, if school gets too hectic, I might have to do like every 2 months or something, but I really want to stop like taking like a 6 months break from YouTube and then coming back with like 50 videos at once. It's kind of inconsistent that way, and it's not good for anyone. But oh yeah, I'm also curious to know what who you guys are building and who you guys have as characters. Do let me know in the comments down below. I'm actually quite curious to see who you main and everything like that. Like me and my friends are really different. Like I have friends who main like Razor. I have friends who main Eula, who main Bal, Ayaka, and like personally I main Ganyu. I'll be honest, I didn't really like Ganyu at first. When I first got her, I got her on my 20th pull, I think, and I was not expecting her at all because I just rolled for Albedo, I think. So, and back then I was a bit of a noob and I didn't know how powerful she was, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna use her for support because my team was like a whole DPS team at that time. So I was like, oh, she needs to be a support, but turns out she's like the strongest DPS character I have, and arguably one of the best DPS characters in game today even. So I am building her a lot more now. She's my best build character. She's not triple crowned. I kind of wish she was, but I still need to farm some more of those child's what's like husks things to level up her talents. Oh, as you can see here, next is Kokomi, and I just want to say that I don't understand the hate around Kokomi. I mean, yeah, she's not that great. She's a bit weird the way she's built. Like, she's not entirely support, she's not entirely DPS. It's kind of hard to choose how to build her, but especially with the new domain, it's been getting a lot easier to build her. I'm still using the Heart of Depth set for her because I have really good artifacts for that, and I'm not getting such good artifacts in the new domain, so I do need to farm more in that domain, because I also have Albedo, so it'll be perfect. Whichever artifact set I get, it'll be good either way, unless the sets are trash, of course, then that's terrible. But I really wanted her and Bal, so but their banners were back to back, so when I rolled for Bal, I got Mona, and then I was guaranteed for Kokomi, so I did get Kokomi, and I must say she's quite useful. Her E, like, she gets frozen a lot of the times, but at least it's better than like Barbara's E, so And I only have like C4 Barbara, so I feel like I will only start to use Barbara if I do get her C6, which I don't know when that's coming. But I am using Kokumi a lot now. She's very useful and she's a very good healer. She's a very good support in freeze teams like with Ganyu or Ayaka, because her jellyfish stays there for a very long time. And I also just wanted to mention that I'm coloring Kokumi in more of like a digital painting kind of style. So I didn't really do proper line art for her. It was just like a final sketch layer and I just colored on that. And my coloring was a bit more sketchy and painty and loose, and it wasn't very clean or crisp. And this picture that I posted on Instagram actually did super well for some reason, even though I don't think it's that great anyways. I did fill up the background with bubbles just because I imagine she's underwater or something like that. And I wrote her name out, so I really had a lot of fun just kind of mindlessly drawing her without having to worry about rendering and going into the details. Okay, this last character is Signora. Now, I was actually very pissed when Signora died. I just don't understand why her. Like, I was waiting for her banner to come out. Like, I knew it was gonna take a long time, but I was just like, I'll just wait, like, 5 or 6 updates. Then she died. So that was kind of a bummer. I mean, and every time I farm the domain, I'm kind of like seeing her die again and again and again, so it's kind of sad. Actually, this drawing I'm not that glad up with. Her face just doesn't look like Signora at all. But I did manage to push through and finish this drawing. This was also done quite a long time ago. It was at least a few months ago. And Signora, I feel like her story would be really sad. Like, I feel like she needs love and compassion and she just doesn't get it. That's maybe why she turned evil and joined the Harbingers. She's probably like one of the weakest Harbingers, I would say. She seems like she doesn't have much depth to her, like, personality. She doesn't seem like she can do anything strong. I mean, she took away Venti's noses, but I feel like if Venti fought back, he would have won still. And I find that, like, usually the more evil the characters act, the more innocent they are. So, like, Scaramouche has, like, no emotions, and, like, I feel like he'll be, like, the most evil one of the Harbingers we've seen so far. So Signora kind of acts the most, like, evil and, like, I don't know, like, the most in control, and I feel like that's when you know that she has the least amount of control. It's just something I've realized in a lot of shows and games and stuff like that. But it was really sad. I really actually love her design, and they said that they're gonna, like, someone's gonna take over her as her position as Harbinger, so I'm curious to see if Genshin, if they will announce someone new, or they'll just, like, leave that spot empty, I guess. Either way, I'm quite excited about seeing the new Harbinger or just seeing new updates. But I really drew her in memory of her, and just, I mean, we'll never get to see her ever again unless she gets revived by, I don't know who has the power to revive people. That would be really messed up. How would Ether and Lumine, meet each other? How would they win? Anyways, I'm going off track. Yeah, so like I said, her drawing isn't my favorite. I think it has to do with, like, the lips. I really didn't know how I wanted to draw lips back at that time. I was still experimenting with my style of drawing, like, the nose and lips and eyes and all that. And I mean, I'm still experimenting, but I've kind of settled on more of, like, a lip that I like to kind of draw. But yeah, Genshin has been my obsession lately. I've been playing, I think, too much of it, especially since the new update came out. I've been playing way too much of it. But I mean, I still haven't finished Enkonomiya yet. Like, that place is really magical and huge. And, like, it's a total Kokumi nation. I feel like Kokumi will shine in there. Does she even get mentioned in the storyline? I actually don't know. I haven't seen her in the storyline yet, but she might get mentioned. I don't know. But I'm waiting just for Ye to come out and for me to get her. Oh, that'll be so exciting. But yeah, for now, I really hope you enjoyed my rant on just random Genshin things. This might have been interesting, it might have been not, I don't know. But I just really wanted to make a video compiling some of the speed paints I've been doing of Genshin characters, because I mean, I think they're quite good, honestly, not to blow my own trumpet, but I wanted to share it with you guys because I don't know, I just like sharing art with the community, and it's always just fun. Even though this is kind of like a simple speed paint, there's nothing much complex like in terms of lighting or complex backgrounds. But yeah, that was it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.